Hello and welcome back to another episode on Court Farm Country Park. So in the previous episode I have left you on a bit of a cliffhanger and regarding the corn header, and I did manage to find something reasonable, I think, and for a reasonable price. So I am going to the store to get it home, and it's a lizard corn header. So it's actually no name brand, but I think it will work just fine for our needs and for what we have to harvest. And here it is, the header is all loaded up. So this is it. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 furrow header. As I said, it's a lizard brand. Yeah, of course it says 8 times 50 in the name. So actually the header is this one. So I got it for 10,000 pounds. You can't really change anything on it, and I also got this 3,500 pounds trailer to transport it back to the farm or anywhere else we may need it in the future, because it is too wide for the road to drive it straight where you want to on the harvester. So I did need to get the header also, but I don't think that's much of a deal. So we got the whole setup for 13,500 pounds, which I think is quite okay if you compare it to the base game headers that are like 53,000 for something a little bit wider. And I think it will work well with our combine harvester. We'll have to see about that, but I think it will work just like we want it to. I was also toying with the idea of building a gateway into our farm on the main road, to have a little ranch arch or something like that, because it looks nice, but I don't think it's appropriate for the area we are in. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure, but it would work really well over there. So if I take the header straight to the field, I think it's gonna be fine. Can I fit it through? Yes, I can. Now the connector is on the left side, so I need to turn around somehow. I think I'm gonna do it right here. There's not a lot of room over here, but I think I can get it on. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. I just have to get into the manure pit just a little bit, and enough Alright, I'm not sure, but I think this is going to be lined pretty good for the hooking. Nope. No, it's not. I have to go back a little bit. This really is a tight yard. But on the other hand, this is realistic because you can't really pick and choose your entrances, your fields and stuff like that. Yeah, this is aligned good now, but yeah, if you imagine the farms were growing slowly over time, and this is how they were built, and the machines back then in the beginning were very small compared to today's size, so it's understandable if let's let it fold it up. Let me see if I can reverse it with the mirrors. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Yeah, that's it. So we have around half a fuel tank left, which I think is enough for this field because it's not too big. It's something in the middle. Field 56. Okay. So in order to get in the field 56, I need to do a few turns. Yeah, this really is a tight fit. So how to get the tractor out of the way? I can just reverse it. This is good. I can turn the beacons off. I am of no danger to anyone right now. I just hope I don't flip the tractor over, because then I would be a danger myself. Let's see. Oh, did I forget to turn the engine off? I think I have. Yeah, better now. Alright, start the header. Let's unfold the thrasher unit, start it, and I think we're ready to go. Is it working? Looks like it's working. So this header is a bit on the narrow side, judging on the combine's width. So I hope I'm not driving over any crop, destroying any corn or maize stalks. Okay, I am missing some. Very difficult to see. Yeah, with all the corns waving in front of my face. On the other hand, the yield looks to be a good one. I already have more than 600 liters in the thrasher. And again, I'm missing some. Yeah, this is going to take a bit of adjusting because I am used to the cereal crop headers that are quite a lot wider than this is. But it looks like we are getting a very healthy crop in the hopper back there. Awesome. Okay, okay. Cool. Our first corn being harvested by ourselves on our farm. And this is going to be used for the pig feed. But I do think we're gonna have to provide them with some protein, which I think it's canola crop or oilseed rape. But I didn't plant any and I don't have any in storage, so I will have to buy that. But otherwise I think we are quite set with pig feed ingredients. Maybe we would need some more root crops, but that is for maybe down the line, because I think I can get some old small machines for root crops, because we don't need a lot of this. And if you sow a whole field of potatoes, for example, or sugar beet, you are gonna get tons and tons and tons of product, which is usually not worth very much. So you got a lot of expenses, you got a lot of time wasted harvesting and stuff, and you get a smaller payout for all your efforts. Okay. So we are about 1/4 of the hopper full. And just in a little bit of time, we're gonna make a full circle around the field. And I think I'm gonna go 4 or 5 circles around, and then I'm going to let Zach do the rest of the field while I do the carting. I think that's gonna be the best idea. Is it me, or is this corn a really tall type? Maybe it's just me. Maybe the corn has always been this tall. I'm not sure. And we made a full circle. Alright. Let's go and do another one. While I'm here at the trailer, I think I'm gonna unload what we have in the hopper, even though we're not quite full. Getting there, but not there yet. So yeah, I think this is gonna give us quite a nice amount of corn for the pig feed. So it looks like we're gonna be doing very well for ourselves. And the auger in. Don't wanna get stuck on something and break it off. Alright, Zach has taken over and the combine is almost full, so I will come around with the trailer to unload it. But before I do that, let me jump here on this ladder and take a look. What a nice little crop we have. Good, I'm very happy with this. And I bet the pigs are gonna be even happier. Yeah, because the pigs are going to need food very soon. And come to think of it, I am still a tractor down and we have some more money now. So maybe it would be a good idea to invest into something new. I think I should move this one away. It could get in the way a little bit later when the combine comes to this area. This is a short pass, so we may not be able to unload the whole hopper of the combine, but as much as we can get, it's better than nothing. So Zach can continue with the harvest. Yeah, so we are still tractor down because the John Deere is having issues with cutting out and with the power unit. Okay, another run of unloading. So Zach has managed to go through most of the field. He just needs to finish everything but back, and we are done with this corn harvest for this year. I was looking at some tractors in the meantime, and they are expensive. I was looking for something that could power a butterfly mower at the rear and the front mower at the same time, but the cheapest tractor I could find was around 135,000, and it was a Case. I think it's a Case Magnum or something like that. So yeah. a really truly expensive thing to buy a tractor these days. So Zach did miss a few corn stalks here and there. Nothing too major. Cannot be remedied very easily. On the other hand, I do have to bale the whole field over there on the left, so I may not be in the market for mowing this year, which means that I can there's there more that I can postpone the mower purchase and take care of it during the winter or maybe towards the spring. And I'm positive I'm gonna get a lot more money from the cows, from the milk, so I can use that money to invest into the mowers and maybe invest into a new tractor. And in the meantime I will do everything that needs to be done with this Massey Ferguson. I just hope it can manage it, you know. It's strong enough and heavy enough so it doesn't get lifted off the ground with the implements. Alright, so I am thinking I should go straight to the pig pen and dump a few thousand liters of this. Maybe 12,000 into the pig pen, and that should ensure we have at least 50% capacity. I think I still have the trailer set up to unload through the grain door. So I can reverse and dump around half of the trailer into the trough. Let me see if I'm aligned. Have to take it a little bit more forward. That's right, and let's unload. Just a little bit more. And down. Yeah, I really do hope that the Massey Ferguson is gonna be able to pull us through the autumn or fall work, because there's a lot of cultivation in store for us. Let me check how the pigs are looking. Yeah, this really didn't do much. And I need to give them some grain and protein. Yikes. It may be a better idea to simply buy the pig food and sell the corn to the mill, or sell them to some merchants. I'm not sure. Because this harvest is not cheap. Not cheap at all. I had to buy the corn header, I had to plant it, I had to lease the planter, because I don't have one for corn. I'm not sure if this is financially viable. See, is this over? Yeah, it's exactly on the spot. So yeah, maybe keeping pigs with the current setup we have is not the best idea. I'm not sure. I will have to have a word with Zach about this, but at the moment it's not looking like it's a positive cash flow. It's actually looking like we're losing a lot of money. There may be a way around this. Let me first put the combine over here, and I'm gonna go clean up after Zach, because he did miss a few stalks here and there, and I really wanted to be the perfectly cleared field. So I'm gonna take the combine over. He already went to his house, so we have the field for ourselves. On the other hand, it looks like the corn header worked as we wanted to. So yeah. So the other thing I was talking about, that what we could do with the pigs is I need to get a price for a wholesale of pig food. And maybe I can simply buy the whole trailer load of pig food and dump it in the trough, and then we compare how much money we get from the selling of the pigs and how much money we spend for their feed, and if that doesn't make sense, well, we sell the whole stock we have and maybe invest that money and effort into something that's gonna give us more return of our investment. I think this is the last one over here. Okay, and the field is done. Header off. Combine off. Let me put the auger out. Yeah, so decisions. Sometimes you do have to make hard decisions. And if something is not working, it's better to stop with that rather than lose money indefinitely. So yeah, let me check the price of pig food. So if we get a big bag of pig feed, it's 900 pounds for 1000 liters. Okay. Let me take a calculator real quick. So if we can fit 22,000 in our trailer, 22,000 times 900, that's 19,800 pounds just for feed. Just for one trailer of feed. And if we check, we gave pigs 11,000 and look how little it filled it. And pig food would maybe bump it up to here, and all the other, so 25, 20%, 5%, these are all relative to each other. But one trailer load would give us, I would say, approximately this much food, or maybe this much food. If 11,000, yeah, 22 is twice. So around here, and this probably would not last us very long. And I'm not sure that selling of the pigs is worth it. Even though we do have a lot of pigs to sell. They just need to grow up a little. So yeah, dilemma. I don't know. Maybe some of you are dealing with situations like this and have decided for or against the pigs, and why. Maybe you can share in the comments. Maybe you can tell me about it. Because at the moment I really don't see pigs as a viable income source. Maybe I'm wrong. Of course, maybe I'm wrong. But if I am, please correct me. So how much does a pig sell for? We are going to be selling sows probably, so 308 a piece. That means that we got, this is female, let me see what the males are. Workers, there's 107 sows. Where are males? 124, yeah, and this is boar is for 353. So okay, let's take the middle lane and 308. 19,800 divided by 308 is 64 pigs. We need to sell 64 pigs of this age, so 15 months, to break even with one trailer load of feed. Yeah, I really can't make it. I can't make it work in my mind. I'm not sure why, but I can't make it work. Okay, this is too far ahead. And this is too far back. I need to take care it doesn't fall off. One. Okay, this should be perfect. Yeah, this is perfect now. Let's fold the combine up. So yeah, I know I'm rambling a bit, but I am trying to make sense of the situation we are in. And right now the situation is not making sense. Because the corn we just harvested, if we give it to pigs, we get very little returns. And if we sell it, let me see the sale price for raw corn. And what is the best price is around 1,400. So we get around, okay, if we wouldn't dump the half of the trailer to the pigs, we would get around 30,000. And we have 2,000 in the trailer, so around 35,000, I think. Which sounds a lot better than buying feed and taking care of the pigs and then selling them for practically no return, or a loss. I hope I'm not bringing you down with this chit chat, but you know, this is life. You know, you have to take stock. You have to see what's going on. You have to take care of your finances, of your farm, otherwise you will go down. And too many farmers go down because they cling to something they have been doing their whole life, and it's not making sense anymore, and they still do it just because they were doing it for the whole life. And I am not willing to be one of those. I'm not willing to go down because of a emotional decision based on what we have at the farm and based on what we have always been doing here. I'm talking we as I was part of the farm, but you know, Zach and I are practically family now. I'm just helping here, and it feels like my home. Okay, so yeah, with this I'm going to leave you. I would like to thank you for watching. I invite you to join on the next episode when we are going to be continuing farming here and maybe making a decision about the pigs. I'm not sure. The cows on the other hand are doing very well. We have some calves. They're beautiful little calves. And we have some very hungry cows with a lot of feed in their trough and a lot of feed that we actually produced. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I wish everything good for you, and see you next time. Bye bye.